Greetings everybody, Ocarina of Games Online. Welcome back to more of The Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time Master Quest. It's been a while since I added the Master Quest part. I've noticed I've been slacking on that. In the last episode, we went through the bottom of the well. And in this episode, it's time for the Shadow Temple. All its tricks and traps. Speaking of tricks and traps, gotta drop a bomb. Since in the original Shadow Temple we did have to... Ooh, maybe not, actually. Getting a bit trickier, this game is. Truth, yeah. So... we won't have the hover boots just yet in that case, so that's gonna be interesting. So, let's get this puzzle solved first. Might as well. I see no reason not to. And that's probably going to be opening up the gates on the other side of that thing. Yep. So, now the next question is, how do we get there? Well, I just so happen to see a solution. We have two torches on the wall. Definitely look mighty suspicious. So now we have a way through here without need of the hover boots. So there is a step in the right direction. But we still need to go back because I think we can assume the hover boots are still going to be in a very similar place. I guess right now I can get that bombed. No reason not to. And let's get these rooms knocked out next. Got some Gibdos. Which... uh-oh. Let's start doing our spin attack dance. One's gone. And you know what? It's your first magic. You can go burnt. They're not affected by fire arrows? I guess they're not. Uh-oh. Darts. Oh no. Don't you dare. No. Okay. Alright, Gibdos are taken care of. Have a treasure chest. Looks like it could be the size for a small key. Old game? Hey, small key! So now we at least have a small key, so we can go back to that room, but I think the smart thing to do would be get this other room knocked out, because we might get another small key that we might need. So that, I think, is the smart thing to do. It's a Silver Rupee challenge. Oh yeah, and we have Skulltulas. Even better. Hey, that's 3. Don't go into this. 4th one's up there. We're gonna need the hook shot for that. So let's use the hook shot. Give me that Silver Rupee. And then camera has a mild seizure. Ow. Duck and move. And duck. And do that because I'm smart. There's last Silver Rupee. Give that to me. Door opens. I think this door is where we need to be. So let's get there. Hi, buddy. Looks like we got something a little bit more major here, along with a spider behind us. Kind of funny. But we have the dungeon map. Okay, so that's... I'm assuming... oh. Okay, the door is locked behind us, but I'm gonna guess that's because we have to kill all the enemies. Am I right, game? Yep. Alright. Well, we at least have... since we have the small key, why don't we go back to that previous section? That makes the most sense to me. I'm not one to talk about sense, but that makes sense. It's rare for us to... It's interesting having to go back up here, because we usually don't. Usually we go through here in the Shadow Temple and then we don't go back. So it's kind of a nice contrast. Regardless, we have a key. We can use that key. Yeah, I have truth. Yada, yada, yada. Shadow Temple, here's gathered. Alright. We have a lot of redeads. I don't want to be bothered with these redeads. So you know what? You can all just die at once. But I think it's... Isn't it 2? Yeah, it's 2 Din's Fires that kill redeads. I think. Yep. And because they all drop magic, I basically got to kill them with no trouble at all, and I even get all my magic back. Which is great. So we have another large treasure chest. Is this the compass, or is it going to be the dungeon item, the hover boots? It is the compass. Alright. So now we at least have the compass, which is going to help us, because this room is a bit of a doozy. First of all, that was a time block. So, let's play the Song of Time. Link. Thank you. So now we can head over here. But we have a wall here with no indication as to how we're supposed to get through it. This goes the way I think it will. Maybe not. Maybe you don't want to cooperate with me, game. Well, first we have some pots. Because, you know, why not? But, I am pretty sure what we need to do is... Oh, you suck! This isn't gonna be fun, isn't it? Pretty sure. I'm gonna have to listen on this. Ah, dang it. I think we have to shoot all 3 of them, and that's what clears the way for us. But it's not easy, as you can tell. Let's investigate over here really quick again. Yeah, I don't see any switch beyond there, so this is the only other thing I can think of. Anything? Anything? I'll try this for a bit. And if I start having some trouble, then I'll cut ahead. This is gonna be fun. Yeah, I'll be right back. Alright, I decided to look up the answer because I was feeling pretty lazy. Yeah, it's really dumb. When you walk through here, you're gonna notice that the eye on the left and the eye on the right keep shooting at you, but the middle one never shoots at you. So you have to shoot the closed eye. It's really stupid. This room? Kind of familiar scenery. Oh, you suck. Spawning right next to me. I hate you. But yeah, we have a dead hand. And it's definitely gonna be dead soon. We're underground. Why do you spawn right next to me? There is no reason for you to be doing this. Alright. It's still not a difficult enemy nonetheless. And this time he spawns on the exact opposite side, so now we gotta wait for him to crawl his way over here very slowly. Yeah. Hurry up. Alright, the dead hand's gone now, at least. Here's another treasure chest. I wonder what could be in it. I can never guess. We have the hover boots. Yeah, we've seen this before. Make you float, but there's no traction. Alright. Now that we have the hover boots, we can press forward. I mean, what else would we be doing? I guess theoretically we could still press forward from where we were, but why would we do that when we knew we could go back? It was by far the smarter choice to make in this situation. But let's press on. I have a feeling like this dungeon isn't really going to be that bad. I don't know, maybe I'm just unusually optimistic, despite how, like, not often I am when it comes to being optimistic. So I'm usually not optimistic, but hey, we'll find out. I knew it. I knew it wasn't going to be that simple. There's a hidden key somewhere. Fudge. Well, if it be anywhere, I would guess it to be in here. Even though I think I actually just remembered where the key we're missing is. I'm like almost 100% sure. You know those dirt patches that you can bomb in certain rooms and they can reveal stuff? I have a sneaking suspicion one of those might be a key. Which is great. And by great, I mean you can go die, game. To make me have to do this, I don't think it's, like, based on the compass, it doesn't seem to even be in a treasure chest, just to make it all the more complicated. Okay, well, it's not in this room anywhere. I could use some arrows, game. You're not gonna give me arrows. Okay, cool. Alright. Let's just go back to the room with the dead hand. If that key is anywhere, it would be in that room. I wonder. No. Is there anything hidden that I should know about? I don't see anything. Maybe I can get into this middle call. Friggin' pots. Hate those pots. Don't think I can get into the middle column anyway. Well, I guess there's... Well, I should do another check in here with the lens of truth. That might be a smart thing to do. No, I had a feeling, which means there's one other place it can be. That room with the Gibdos. If it's where I think it is, or where my suspicion's going, it's probably in that room. Which is going to be a bit stupid, because that was where we got our first small key. It's clever, I'll give him that. Clever in the dickish way. Like, oh, actually. Did they actually? I gotta know. Well, now he's flying there. But I don't see how that would be relevant. There's nothing in this room. It has to have something to do with why Navi was flying into the center of the room. The problem is, what would that reason be? Don't see anything in here. There's no hint as to what we have to do here with Navi. I guess there's one other place we didn't look, and we can look there thoroughly. That would be... No? Yeah, we can drop down here. Aha! It's a treasure chest right here. Does it contain that key I was looking for? Yes, in fact, it does. Of course, this place where you have no reason to go in the original Ocarina of Time because it's a shortcut to further in the dungeon once you have that opened. But before then, you have no reason to go here. In Master Quest, you do. I should have known. That is evil game. But at least we found the small key, so that's one less mystery we have to deal with in here. But now it's time for the next mystery. What the hell is in store for us? We have this pathway, which we've seen before. Oh, hello, Beamos. You can stop trying to zap me now, right? Skulltula, great. Yeah. Let's kill you. Maybe you'll give us some hearts. Oh, yeah. Asking you shall receive. Alright, we have the guillotines. And another Beamos, which is even better, but if we get hit by the guillotines, we get sent back to the start of the room. I'm gonna take a no thank you on that. Alright. This room. I think hover boots would be most ideal here. Okay, no. Don't run into the guillotine. Don't want to get chopped. Okay. Oh, even better. More Beamos. And a bubble. And I think we're gonna need some fire arrows. I'm still running dangerously low on arrows. Okay, so that's still there from the original game. Hidden platform here. Beamos can buzz off. Does whatever a Beamos does. Shoot the ice switch. Don't know what that does yet. Maybe I open this door or something. But it's a door, like it's a door that you open manually. I don't think those have locks. I don't know. But for now we can take our hover boots off because this room is basically unchanged. Except, were the silver rupees there in the original? Oh no, I remember what this room was. There's fake silver rupees. Alright, well, first... Oh, great. I can't even use the fire arrows. There we go. I don't want to be dealing with Sir Like. So you can go die. Oh, and you were housing a silver rupee as well, weren't you? Yeah, see? A lot of these silver rupees are fakes. So it's a matter of figuring out which one's real. Because they give you... I think it's 4 that they gave us right off the bat that were real. And they're the 4 most likely that you'd pick up. So you grab the rest, and you find you're still missing 1. Then you go over here to this silver rupee. And it's another time block. Very, very dumb puzzle. But then again, it's Master Quest, so you can't be surprised. Doors open. In the original game, this had a gold Skulltula in it. In this game, I think it's actually required. Got the blue rupee, which could also contain a shield if yours got eaten. And we have a small key. So I think it is time for us to get out of here. But speaking of gold Skulltulas, oddly enough, we have not found any yet. But fortunately, I know based on my guidebook that we aren't supposed to run into any yet. So we are still on track. Oh, you Beamos can go die. A very painful death. Alright. Got another Beamos. And some spike traps. Well, that Beamos is, under normal circumstances, going to be a problem. So, let's bomb it. Alright, now to find the silver rupees. Ooh, more bombs. I'll take that. So where else? Yep. I knew it. Can we get this other silver rupee, please, game? Could we be in a right position to get the other silver rupee, please, game? Right about here. Please, game. Thank you. Spawns a Trish chest. Right over there. Does that give us anything useful? Does it give us a key? Just arrows. But you know what? I was running low on arrows, so that's acceptable. Got this puzzle that we've seen in the past. And now we can go this way, to this room. This room I know is the first room where there's a gold skulltula, so let's try to keep our eyes open for that. In fact, I think I have a sneaking suspicion I know where that gold skulltula is. First, let's move this block out. Because we are going to need to get across this stupid trap. Move the block even slower, Link. Why don't you? Okay. No. I thought the gold skulltula would have been there. Guess not. It must be on one of the gel cells then. Alright. So let's look around. Now these both can't do a thing to us. Confirmed. There's our first gold skulltula token in the dungeon. No Trish chests, so they're all probably high up and or in this prison cell, which there is one. More arrows. Just restock all my arrows while you're at it. Alright, let's go back to moving this block around. Or moving it very, very slowly. And just a little bit more. Alright. Oh, don't do that. I don't want to get hit by the spikes because that's going to reset the room and I'm going to have to push the block again. Okay. So we can get over here. Anything hidden? Can never be too sure about that. We have another blue rupee. We have a switch. Drops the treasure chest. Take this thing over here. And please let there be a small key. Thank God. Alright. So that room is done now. So now it's time to keep moving on. Hate these spike traps. All they do is annoy the player. So now we can go... You know what? Just cause. Might be helpful. So just in case. This puzzle, I'm pretty sure, is very similar to, Oh god, oh god, oh god! I should've just gone for it. Oh, I'm all the way back here, really? I guess this is not too far back, but... Still. That's kind of mean. At least we got everything we need over there, so we can just head straight this way. Because I think the distance between the platform and the door is much greater this time around. I mean, we probably have to be moving a lot faster. Case in point. Alright, what do we have next? More silver rupees. This is what, the third instance of silver rupees we've had? Nope. Sorry, fourth instance. Forgot about the one we had to get the dungeon map. And I'm running a bit low on health, so game, if you would be so kind as to drop me some health, that would be great. Alright, we have a treasure chest. My guess is it's not going to contain anything useful. Yep. Okay, what was it that if you wore iron boots you wouldn't be affected by spikes? Nope, but we got the silver rupee anyway, so it doesn't even matter. Oh, maybe it was if you wear the hover boots, you're not affected by spikes. This is the thing I do like about Master Quest. It teaches you about things that were in the original game that you didn't know about, but now you have to know about that for Master Quest. That is actually pretty cool. Okay, so there's a hidden hookshot target over there, so why don't we start with that? Oh, and of course it's a fake silver rupee. This one? That's also a fake, okay. So is that one. How many fakes do we have in this dungeon? What about this one? Okay, yeah. So that's what it was. If you have the hover boots on, then you're not affected by spikes as long as they're active. That is something I don't think we really used in the original Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time. And there's another thing that this dungeon does that was used in the original Ocarina of Time, but you didn't know about. Which is another thing that's really cool that I want to show. But that's not going to be until near the end of the dungeon. Alright, so we don't have the giant thing spinning around that you had to throw bombs into and try to get stuff from. We don't have that this time around. So, oh, hello, Stalfos. I'm gonna fight you with no traction, because that's a good idea, apparently. I mean, it's working so far. Well, now I'm almost dead. No? Is it a hidden treasure chest? Or is it that we have to hit the thing back here? No, doesn't look like that's the... Oh, another Stalfos. God dang it. You know what? I'm running low on health. I don't want to be taking any risks. So this is what we're doing. Okay, what? Thankfully, my shield seems to block his attack. So I can use that to my advantage. I'm quick enough on my toes. Alright. Door opens. Treasure chest appears. We go collect what's inside. God, I hope we're gonna be getting some health soon. Because I don't want to have to put it with that beeping. And I'm sure you don't either. We have... Really? Red rupee? That's a troll. Alright. Avoid the spikes. Oh, great! We have platforms. That's great. Oh, we can just... Or not! Can I roll jump? I don't want to have to bother with equipping the hover boots. The game's gonna make me bother with equipping the hover boots. Okay. Thanks, game. Alright, hover boots. So now we can float across and use our other small key. I'm pretty sure we're still on track with how many gold skull choice we should have. Yeah, I was just doing a check through in my mind to make sure I was right about that, and I'm pretty sure I am. Skulltula, I see you. Don't even pretend you're hiding. Though do give me hearts. I would like that. Arrows, eh. Not bad, but I still would have preferred hearts. Okay, let's wait for this thing to stop blowing. So that way we can switch to our hover boots. And gently float down. Switch back to iron boots because otherwise we have to deal with this. I don't want to have to deal with this. There's a door over there, but that's gonna lead us forward, so why don't we go here first? More Redeads? More dead Redeads is more like it. Or dead again. You know what? It's confusing. Let's just burn them. And I killed the gold Skulltula. Even better. Is that the only purpose for this room? Well, I see a treasure chest. Okay, gold Skulltula token. Let's get our magic back as well. That would be great. Nothing. Alright. But there is a treasure chest in here. Yep. Thought you could hide from me? Small key. Alright. I've seen this before. And I'm running low on hearts, so I figure it's worth a try. I've seen certain places where you play the Song of Storms and you can spawn some fairies. So is this one of those cases? I guess not. We still have to put up with that beeping heart sound. Alright. And we'll let it rain in the dungeon. Because, you know, of course, doesn't always rain in your dungeons. More Gibdos. But I don't want to be worried. Not bombs, when we're gonna need bombs anyway. I'm gonna have Din's Fire. And one more for good measure. Makes a treasure chest spawn. So what do we have in here? Another blue rupee, great. Is that a pot? Oh, sweet Jesus, that's a heart. Give me that. Really? Screw you, game. Alright, but enough about that. The next gold Skulltula is in here. Our third one in the dungeon. Oh, I was running into the treasure chest like an idiot. There's our third gold Skulltula, and before we move on, there is a treasure chest in this room, so why don't we try to hunt it down? Because we are getting somewhat close to the end of the dungeon. Bundle of arrows. I think we're done with this room. Let's move on to the largest room. The room with the ship. So we can make the shortcut. So that is no longer a problem. And we also need to make our way onto the boat. You know what? I'm gonna kill you. Because it is possible that you will drop me some hearts. You did not drop me some hearts. Now I'm sad. Let's just push this so that way we can get on the boat and move on with our merry adventure. I think there are hearts in here somewhere that I can grab. If anything, if I do die, it's not a big deal because now we have the shortcut available to us. So we can just get back here really easily. Push. Push. Alright. Let's climb up here. We can get on the boat, but yep. There isn't really anything important there. But holy hell do I need hearts. Please give me hearts so that I can survive in this dungeon. Oh, and that's just a Skulltula. It's not a gold Skulltula. The gold Skulltula was originally there, it's somewhere else. Alright. Time to get on the boat. And we can head to the very end of the dungeon. Here we go. Going on a boat ride. And it looks like, unlike the Water Temple, this dungeon is not going to be a feature-length dungeon. Which is kind of nice. Stalfos, that part is very much unchanged. And I would prefer if these Stalfos do not kill me. I'd also prefer if they gave me hearts. That's arrows. It also sucks how they can kind of float in the air when they're off the edge. That part also sucks. Us, we just fall to our doom. Does another one show up, or is that it? I'm hoping that's it. Well, if anything, we can abandon ship now, so why don't we do that? Alright. Time for this section. Ship is sinking, abandoned ship, get onto a safe platform. Yeah, let me bring up my inventory. I actually couldn't bring up my inventory during that. Because, I'm sure... Yep. We gotta make the statue fall. Alright. With that done, there is our 4th gold sculpture for the dungeon, right down here. So let's go and get him dead. Alright. So we have a door over there. It's locked. We can go through this door, but that's gonna be taking us to the end of the dungeon. We don't have the boss key yet, though. I think it's fairly obvious where that boss key would be in that case. The question is, how do we get that door open? I'm also asking this for myself because I don't entirely remember. I have a feeling as... Well, hopefully we can at least get back up here. Yeah. So let's go over to that door at least, and maybe something will come to us. Hopefully. Not getting my hopes up, though. Nope. Okay, so we bombed the statue. I think up there... Oh! Never mind. I'm an idiot. Congratulations, me. I get to feel stupid again. At least I see what we need to do now. And it's gonna also get us some recovery hearts. Which is also good, considering I'm running low on those. Give me some health. We have... Wait. Did we just play the Song of Time from here? I'd hope so, because... Otherwise, I don't know how we're supposed to get up there. Yeah, that block disappears. There's another one reappear in its place. No. So nothing to be seen with the lens of truth. What? Do we play the Scarecrow song? That doesn't seem to be the solution either. What? So we need to find a way up there, because I'm pretty sure there was a switch up there. So how? That's the question. Oh! I must have been seeing things, because the switch is actually hidden here. I think we all know what that did. And because I know what's coming up, that's not the item I was trying to equip. That was actually the same item that was already equipped that I tried to equip again. Lens of Truth. Because... go over here. Are you for real? I hate you, game. So apparently I wasn't seeing things. This game is testing my patience. Whatever. Switch right here. That actually opens the door. Apparently that other switch just raised some hookshot targets. To allow us to get to that switch. To allow us to open the door. I did find it strange how we couldn't get up to that platform. If there was nothing on there, then I would give him the benefit of the doubt. But there was actually a recovery heart. Anyway. With that little mystery solved. This room. This room is basically unchanged. It's a maze, but instead of a floor master, we have a lifelike. You can die right now. Yes, I hate likes. I might try to fight a few of them up close because, you know, need some form of entertainment by me getting eaten. This room brings me to something that I was talking about earlier. How this game likes to use mechanics that were in the original game but went unused. This room is no exception. This room is no exception. See this little shadow here? Let's place a bomb there, based on how many bomb flowers around. What comes out? It's a dead hand. This was actually unused. I think this is an optional thing that you could do. Like if you don't want to get grabbed to spawn the dead hand. But now you actually do need to use it. That is pretty cool. Unfortunately, the reward that this room yields is not nearly as cool. That much saddens me. Where is the thing? It's over there. Should be right about here. Want to throw me a bone? Yep, alright. And this should finish off the dead hand. Yep. Treasure chest spawns. I'm actually on top of the treasure chest. It's always awesome when that happens. But what does this whole thing yield? Arrows. Thanks, game. Thanks for making me waste my time. Alright, so what rooms have we not explored yet? The room to the right, that's where we came from. So the room to the left, and the room to the north. Let's try to fight you up close. Make me regret life decisions. I always regret life decisions, as we know. No, you don't. One stab. Screw it. You're not throwing me a bone. You're not making yourself vulnerable. I guess that's the thing I really hate about them. When they, like, lunge at you, it wouldn't be as much of a problem if their, like, mouth area thing was still affected. But it's not. It is invulnerable, which is dumb. This room, I think the urns don't really have that much. All you really need in here is the small key. I think the urns just continue to repeat. I'm not going to be bothered. If you want to be bothered, be my guest. But I don't think there's anything worth the while. Oh, even better, you're right here. Nope. Thank you and good night. Let's head through here next. Puzzle in this room, unchanged. Except this time there's keys and you use Din's fire and keys are unaffected and become fire keys. That's a difference, I guess. We've got 2 treasure chests. One contains a blue rupee. How convenient, considering there's a like in the other room. The other is being guarded by a skull troll. Are you serious? I was really concerned that I was in a loop. Thank God I wasn't. Boss key. So now we can head to the boss. And we can deal with this stupid like again. Because I love dealing with like so much. You go die. Alright. So where to now? Well, probably the eastern door, because that was the initial room. And now we can move on to the end of the dungeon. Which would be this way. Though you might notice we have not gotten all the gold sculptures yet. Do not worry. We are still on schedule because, as you might have guessed, the last gold sculpture is in this room. See it over there? I think the smart thing to do would be put on hover boots. And start making our way across. Okay, good. The gold sculpture is right on this wall here. Which is funny because otherwise it looks like it's floating in midair. But that's the gold sculpture. That should be the last gold sculpture. Yes, it is. And that is the boss door. And that's probably going to end us off here, as we've reached the boss of the Shadow Temple. So, next time on The Legend of Zelda Ocarina Time Master Quest, we're going to be going through the Spirit Temple. We're going to be dividing that up into 2 separate episodes, though. One for the child form, one for the adult form. See you guys then.